Here is a very interesting lot of 3 American 19th century books relating to American history. Very interesting wood engraved portrait frontis here of George Washington, and here is the Declaration of Independence being signed there. The book is published 1838 New York. It is a universal history, and we see that the text, the paper, is well foxed, and there's even some protruding leaves. Sprung signatures would be the official term. There are many of these wood engraved images here that have a particular, almost folk art charm about them, and they capture various key moments and scenes in American history. Ha! Look at that punishment of a man from Billerica, the tar and feathering. There's the Battle of Lexington right there. Yeah, let's just see what we've got in here. Oh, right, yes, a couple different naval battles there, the War of 1812, and then it continues on like so. There's Buffalo burned by the British and Plattsburgh. Okay, this page here appears to be slightly defective. It's loose, actually. This book obviously has been well read. Here's, settlement of Marietta, I believe, state of Ohio. Here, right here, first building in Detroit. Right. General Putnam. Interesting. Yeah, and we'll just see here how far it goes. Events of 1836. Table of contents is at the rear, so we have 1837, Martin Van Buren being sworn in as president. That's the first book in a period full leather calf binding that's modeled with a spine that's been gilt stamped. The second book here is also 19th century. It's an early quarter leather binding. The leather is embossed and gilt lettered. The cloth is a pebble cloth, like so. This book is interesting because it has these rubbings of early U.S. coins. This is an 1839 coin right there. There's some early other various coins. There's a penny, Indian head penny, and so on. This book is imperfect. I'm not sure exactly what is wrong, but it's lacking something, but it's offered as part of this lot because it's still got great content, very readable, some hand-colored maps in it, but we'll just include it in the lot. There's an interesting map of Mexico right there on the coast. Various battles here. The imprint is right before the Civil War, 1860, and it also has the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. And like so is how it survives. There's another map there, like that. Give you some idea of what's inside. And there's a map of New England, like that. And the third book in this lot of 3 is this full sheep binding here. It's the rear joint is splitting. The leather has dried a little bit, but it's still supple, and the binding is still sound. It's held by binding cords and the inner hinges. And this book is 1888. It has this very nice engraved portrait frontis here. That's a steel engraved image there with a tissue guard. And this is the political history and showing the rise and fall of parties, also polygamy, prohibition, tariffs, and so on, like that. And here we have these little wood engravings like so, coats of arms. There's portraits like this. There's full-page line drawings of various people. It's actually a very well illustrated book. It's profusely illustrated. There's many dozens, quite possibly over 100 likely images within this book. It's sound, clean, and tight internally. All the various people. I just passed, here we are on the section on polygamy and a history of Mormonism right here. And we see here about Joseph Smith, and how angels delivered to him metal plates, gold plates, I think they were, engraved. Then he put on his special glasses. Ah, yes. Can't beat that. All right, that's all about polygamy there, surplus revenue, and so on. These 3 books are available as a lot now online from me, Brian DeMambro.